show you today is how my lettuce is getting on, and also how to harvest it and how to plant it out. Now, I sowed my lettuce, I think it must have been about the middle of March. I sowed lots of different varieties, just sprinkled them all in together, pricked out the little seedlings and put them into little square pots, and then I left them in the greenhouse until they got a little bit bigger. Now they're doing very well. I've planted a load of them out, and I've got this one here that I want to plant out and show you. Now I do still have some lettuce seedlings growing in the greenhouse, and lettuce is one of those things that is sort of an ongoing thing throughout the summer. So once one lot has gone out, then you may well want to start sowing the next lot. Now when I grow my lettuce, I don't wait for the lettuce to get mature. What I do is when it gets, the leaves get a decent size, then I'll just pick the leaves as and when I want them, and that way I tend to find that the plant will last a little bit longer. So let's plant this one first, and then I will show you how I harvest them. So you can see in here that it's grown lovely and big. It's doing really well, and it's ready to come outside. So I've got a nice little space here that I want to pop this one. When I've planted them outside, they are about 4 inches apart from each other, which, because I don't want them to get huge, is absolutely fine. If you want your lettuce to get big and mature so that you can harvest the entire plant, then give them a little bit more space, about 6 inches to about 9 inches. So I'm just going to make a hole, and then all I'm going to do is to very carefully support the plant with 2 fingers, turn it upside down, squeeze the pot, and hopefully it should come off nice and easily. Now you can see there's loads of lovely roots around here. It's ready to go outside. So we will pop it into its hole. We will firm it down. So just move the soil back round and just give it a nice firm down like this. Okay, and then what you would need to do if you have an issue with slugs and snails is to then protect it from slugs and snails, whatever way you feel is best for you. Now, when you come to harvest it, obviously I won't harvest anything from this one yet because I will leave it to settle for a couple of weeks. Once you've planted your lettuce out, leave them to settle for a couple of weeks before you start taking the leaves. So these ones at the back here have been in for a good couple of weeks. So what I do when I harvest them is I just choose a leaf, and then using my nail I just go down and I just nick it off like this. So I come out every morning and I just go, oh yes, I'll have that one and I'll have that one, and you just choose whichever ones you want, or just before dinner when you're having a salad. And so you just need to nick it off. It's very easy. So if you take the ones from the outside off first, then more will grow on the inside, and then they're less likely, or it will take them an awful lot longer to then go to seed. Once a lettuce has gone to seed, it starts to grow up from the middle and it starts to taste quite bitter. It's not very nice at all. So that's how I harvest my lettuce. Now there are loads and loads of different varieties of lettuce there for you to choose, so it's entirely up to you which ones you want to grow. But I hope you are growing lettuce this year. It's a great thing. You don't have to grow it out. It doesn't need a huge amount of space. So if you don't have much space, it will grow perfectly happy in a trough that's about, 18 inches long by about sort of 6 inches wide. The roots don't need a huge amount of depth either. So it's a great thing to grow if you are limited on space. Well, I hope you found that interesting, and I hope you are growing lettuce and you're enjoying it as much as I am. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.